we were to turn these, the numbers from the sequences, if we were to like somehow graph them on a line, it would look like or graph them on a graph, it would look like a straight line. Arithmetic sequences, when you add the same number every time, it makes a straight line. It makes a linear pattern. And the common difference is basically the slope, where the two ends are your x values and the two terms are your y values. This is something we really look in pre-cal. We kind of get in more in depth with this, how they are very similar, arithmetic sequences and straight lines. But if you can just remember common difference, you're just finding the slope. And how do you find the slope of 2 points?
Rise over run.
Rise over run. If you've got a graph and you can count.
Yeah, that.
How do you? The m is the slope. So how? If you just have 2 points,
I thought the x was the slope.
it's the number in front of the x is the slope.
Down.
I think that answers your question.
It's a fraction. You subtract your y's on top. You subtract your x's on bottom. So to find slope, subtract the y's on top and the x's on bottom. And so that's basically what we're going to do. When we have a sequence, we have two terms. This is kind of like the point 11, 110, the point 37, 370. And we're essentially just going to find the slope between those 2 points, and that's going to tell us the common difference. So if I was going to do that, I would take 370 minus 110 over 37 minus 11. That's going to give us 260. And then 37 minus 11 is 26. What is 260 divided by 26? 10. So the common difference is 10.
Can we just figure that out because they're both divisible by 10?
You might have a good idea that that's what it is, but and it is more obvious in this one. It's not nearly as obvious in most examples.
But if it is, do we have to still write all that?
I mean, probably because sometimes you might be like, oh, that's definitely got to be this number, but it's really not. So it's better to check.
Yeah.
All right, so this one we really have 36 to 97, 549. And I don't care if you write out the points like this, but while I'm showing you and we're doing the first few examples, I'm going to write it out. So if we subtract, I tend to prefer to put the bigger number first. It doesn't matter which one you do first. 297 minus 49 over 36 minus 5. 297 minus 49 is 248. 36 minus 5 is 31.
Gosh, that's really starting to upset me. You don't write the numbers the same.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand how that works.
My brain just, no.
Don't let it read.
Oh yeah? That's what I thought. I'm so bad at writing these and nines.
So this next one, I wrote them down as an ordered pair: 17, negative 72, 29, negative 108. Now it could say the second term, or it could say the 17th term is negative 72. That would still go with the point 17, negative 17, negative 72. Like this is the term number, and that's the actual term. So we do negative 72 minus negative 108.
Wouldn't it just be plus?
Yes, it would just be plus. Negative 72. If you do minus negative 108, it is the same. Either way, you get 36.
Would that have to be the negative 108 in parentheses?
You wouldn't have to type it in that way. You don't have to do it that way. 36 divided by negative 12 is?
3.
Oh, 3. Negative 3.
Negative 3.
Boom, shaka.
Number 24, go ahead and set that one up. You don't have to like write everything that it would take without typing it in the calculator.
Oh shoot, who drew turkey? What class?
I had the day that was club day. I had those out. A couple people stayed and just wanted to color them.
Yeah. Well, Thanksgiving is over, so
They're cute, aren't
can I,
She still has her pumpkins too.
one?
I
Yeah,
know.
was
Hey,
gonna
why
ask-
don't you? Somebody want to carry those to put them in the trash can?
Yeah.
They sit there because I just don't think about it.
Pumpkin.
Crystal,
No, they're not like.
I might accidentally drop one.
I'll be really upset.
do it. Do it, Curtis.
I would
See
make
the
you put
video I
it
sent
on.
you? What's that?
Huh?
You see the video I sent you last night?
Oh my gosh, it matches my hoodie.
We were in Virginia and I told Virginia I saw the video that
All right.
That's gonna be a heavy trash bag.
So you should have wrote something like
There's
this.
gonna be like when they take the trash bag out, they're gonna be like, that's a heavy trash bag. Like, what's in here? Do you get it?
Yeah. You could have put the 40 minus 61 first, as long as you also did 45 minus 87. So this would be 21 over 42. Does anybody know what that is? Close.
Negative 2.
5.
32.
1 half.
Oh, see, that's what I was thinking, like 5 of 10 though.
Times 20, 4, 5, 6.
If you divide both of these by 21,
Boom, shakalaka.
but if you just type that, if you like just go from here, when you have your calculator, you don't have to, you can just type this whole thing in and it'll give you 1/2. That's fine.
What?
Alright, so number 25 through 28 are very common problems you'll see. I've given you some terms and then there's some blanks in the middle, and I want you to fill in those blanks. Yes, you could probably guess and check and figure them out.
Oh no.
What?
You know their arithmetic sequences, so you know it has to add the same thing every time. So you could probably figure it out. We're just gonna,
So, like, how do I know? Because, like, one's at the beginning and one's at the end. But, like, the
but you know, like if you start at 31, you add the same thing to get to each blank, and then the next time you add, you get 49. So you could probably guess and check, like, okay, what if I added 4? Well, that would be 31 plus 4 would be 35, plus 4 would be 39,
So we
plus
have to, like,
4, so it's not
actually
that.
Try on this.
Yeah.
Just try it.
But
Also not 8.
we could,
9.
okay, so we're not going to do it by guess and check, though you probably could
It's not nine.
and eventually get it. But what if I made the common difference like 2.06?
No.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter kind of how we start this, but let's just call that A1.
We get them for Christmas.
Yeah, like 30.
It doesn't matter if it's really A1 or if it's A25. Shh, doesn't matter. If that's A1, the next one would be A2, then A3, and then A4. You can label them A6, 7, 8, 9, as long as you do 4 in a row. And let's just find the common difference.
Do like 4 with us.
Do 9.
I'm going to do all of these, yeah. Okay, so if we find the common difference, which is exactly what we just did, we would do 49 minus 31 over 4 minus 1.
Where did you get 40?
Yeah, where did you get?
I label these A1, A2, A3, A4
Oh,
Okay, but how did you get the 4 minus 1?
because it's
A1 and
when we, same as we did here, those numbers were what we, if that, like we took this was A45, the 45th term was 40.
So you basically just took 4 and 8, like that
Yeah.
was just like a random, okay. You could have took 2 and 3.
Well, I picked the specific ones that I actually had numbers for.
no, you said something.
Okay, but could you have picked 2 and 3?
If we had to in there.
If you had 2 and 3, yes.
Okay.
But, yeah. So,
Are you pulling this over?
no.
Difference is 6.
Okay, hold on. What's 49 minus 31? 18. 4 minus 1? 3. And 18 divided by 3 is 6. So the common difference is 6. That didn't actually fill in the blanks for us, but we can use that to fill in the blanks. So if I know my common difference is 31, how am I going to get to my blank? Add 6. What's going to be 31 plus 6? 37. Plus 6? 43. Plus 6? 49.
Do you have to put the second number first?
No.
It can go either way.
You could do 31 minus 49 as long as you also did 1 minus 4.
Well, we'll do
Yeah.
it for the next one.
Yeah. So, next problem. You want me to start with A1 again? You can start with anything. You can make this A5 as long as you do A5, A6, A7, A8, A9. It doesn't matter. You're going to get the same thing as long as you do numbers in a row. So in this case, I have A5 is 22 and A9 is negative 2.
What's
22 minus negative 2. 5 minus 9. So it'll be 24 over negative 4. Which is what? Negative 6.
Yeah, I don't think I did it right because I did it.
Oh, the next one has
opposite from you, and
fraction.
I didn't get it right. I got 8.
Oh, I put 5 right there.
What?
I did it differently.
Okay, what did you do?
4 minus 1.
Oh,
You did. Well, if you you did this would be A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. See how this one has an extra blank? So it's gonna stop at A5.
Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Hold on.
Yep. So if you subtract 6 That would be 16. 6. Where y'all going? You got 5 minutes. Go nowhere.
Oh, we got 4 minutes.
Hey, Ollie.
Minus 6. 4. And double check, like when you get, if you have a question like this, make sure that when you subtract 6 one more time, you do end up at -2. And you do.
Actually, we have 3 more minutes. Because you have bathroom.
Yeah, now that you
Because,
have.
So-
because she has bathroom duty.
Actually, I'm just really nice. And we all go out a little early.